Really, it's just going to be another room for our apartment area. We probably want to get a door going, just like how we want to get a door going here as well. So, I mean, our room is pretty much going to be up here. This is going to be our safety area. And let us pretty much put away anything that we don't need. First things first, let's craft that down. Glass jars. Yeah, we really don't need to bring that with us. We're going to want to bring a good chunk of water, though. That's going to be relatively important. We'll bring like 9. Yeah, it's not that bad. I think we have a decent chunk stored somewhere. We will put the wood away. We'll take a little bit with us, not too much, though. I'm thinking, yeah, like 60, you know. Worst come to worst, we'll have like a stack of 64 wood and 84 sticks. We got that oil we don't need. Stones we're going to need. Bowl casings we don't need. Cinder blocks are pretty useful. We're probably going to want those, especially in the city. Glass panes, relatively useless. Did I just hear an airdrop? I'm not sure. That is one thing we do want to keep our eyes out for. That airdrop, ooh, it's going to be really important for us if we want to get a decent head start here. Iron Reinforced Club, we're not going to be taking that with. And paper we don't need. We'll go to this cupboard. Oh my god, I read that so literally. Put away the rest of our kind of unnecessary stuff. Maple seeds. And really, we'll have the sham sandwich just in case of emergency. I think that's decent reasoning. And gas cans as well. And I think we are good. Yep, relatively good here. However, we definitely want to go ahead and eat up a little bit before we head out. Because food's going to be a bit harder to come by when the time comes. We'll eat some miso. Miso is really good food. I love miso. Actually helps our hydration as well, so it's a little double whammy there. We'll eat one more, then our hydration up all the way, and our food's almost up all the way. We'll finish that off with some tuna, which is relatively like good, right? And we are good to go. Hopefully you guys are ready for an exciting time, because I sure as hell am. Let's turn that into, whatever, it's one scrap lead, no biggie. Let's turn that into plant fibers. Then with the plant fibers, probably craft up a new stone axe. Yeah, it's probably best. Where's the stone axe? Sharp stone, we need to make the sharp stone first. Alright, let's make one of those. We can make a couple other things. And then once we have that, can we not make it? I could have sworn. It's not under tools? Stone axe. There we go. I don't know why. That wasn't there for us apparently. Just have a fresh stone axe on us. Probably going to be a good idea. And yeah, we're looking good. Let's go out. Do a little bit of hunting. Possibly kill up this crawler. Yeah, might as well. Use his own bone shiv against him. Bone shiv's not too useful of a thing otherwise. We are being hunted. Doesn't look like they're running though, so that is good news. Stab him in the face. There you go. He's done for. Back to being undetected. I'm not sure if it's late enough in the morning where we can be safe. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, so I'm just trying to be a bit more on the cautious side. We do have one more house to loot, and we do want to kill like one more animal, possibly get a little bit more, whatchamacall, get a little bit more, I'm having a brain fart, leather, that's what it is. We want to get a little bit more leather, and we should be good to go, along with some sharp stones. Probably might as well wander off into the fields, and while we are in the fields, we can look for some more purses. Those things are magical, because we want to be breaking up some of these stones. Might as well sneak up on the zombie, get her with a nice sneak attack. Hiya! Sneak attack, and then she should be dead with like one more hit. How are you still alive? Come on, lady. Am I not hitting you in the face? Jesus. Alright, she's done for, nothing on her. And let's just kind of scour the surrounding area. Not seeing much in the way of... Actually, I might see something over here. Thought I did for a second at least. Seemed like there might have been a black bag. Apparently not. Alright, well, we'll just take her out. Again, be a bit cautious. We haven't been doing so hot lately with the kills. We've been doing alright, but we did choke a couple times, and that's a pretty big no-no in my world. And let's just go break open a couple of these rocks and try to, well, get some rocks. These are kind of a slow process, but at the same time... Oh wait, we got grass from that. I do want grass, because that's how we're going to make our crossbow. My god, that grass is so loud. I did not know grass was so loud when you break it. Okay, well we have our hunting knife, so we'll just stab this guy in the face. Ah, there we go, Nude Walker. Nice little 2-hit. Nothing on him, currently undetected. And not seeing much. At least nothing to loot, so let's break up a couple of these rocks. Actually no, let's get the crossbow crafting first off. Those plant we'll get the plant fibers going first off, and then the crossbow. It's the only logical way of thinking of this. This is going to be a gigantic bitch to get, isn't it? I don't really want to... I feel like I'd be better off just gathering rocks. Seems to be pretty slow. I'm starting to regret my decision of wanting to do it this way. Well, we get iron fragments as well, so it's not all bad. Yeah, if anything, it is a double whammy. Someone said that you can craft them into iron fragments? Oh, or scrap iron? I did not know that. I thought you had to smelt iron fragments down. Either they changed that, or I was initially wrong. Probably both. Might as well just craft those down. I could care less. Still undetected. I'm just gonna keep mining these till we get, like... we need a good chunk of rocks, though. That's the problem. I mean, I don't think we need to really max it out. I think that's just a bit overkill. Let's go to the crossbow and build this bad boy up. What's that gonna be? Get the sticks going. And then we just need 2 plant fibers. God damn it. 2 plant fibers. Get that crafted. Gonna be another 10 seconds. And then in the meantime, we'll go kill this guy, mine this rock, and then we shall call that that. I don't like that guy in the distance. Could prove to be troublesome. Not guy, but bee. Bees are not guys. Well, they could be. They could be males. I don't know. Oh, nice large bone. You can use that for another bone shiv when necessary. Pretty good makeshift weapon. Not gonna lie, it's a decent makeshift weapon. Definitely gets the job done. Is this? I kind of want to like. No. Okay, I thought for a sec that was like zombie remains that attract him towards here. It might be, but it doesn't seem like it. I think you're able to break it down. Oh god, he almost got a hit in on me. That could have been disastrous. And oh, brass candlestick, nice. Anyways, we have our crossbow. Let's organize our goods there. And we want to make, first things first, all those into sharp stones. Might as well start traveling. I mean, we could break more, but honestly, we're gonna have like 30-something bolts. We'll be fine. I really don't think we'll struggle too hard. So now we want to head out that corner, I think, because I don't want to head out into the city quite yet. I kind of want to do a little bit more looting around the surrounding biomes, possibly map it out a bit, and then actually enter the city from a different angle, because I think that might kind of, I don't know how to really say it, that might, we'll be able to loot up some different stuff and maybe stay away from those highly populated areas that seem to be troubling us. That's at least my logic for it. By no means is it right. Oh no, we actually wanted to kill a deer, I believe. So if that deer stops moving, we could, shit, we were crafting bolts, or no. Now we want to craft bolts. Let's do that. Let's just get like a couple here and shoot this deer in the buttocks. Oh, no, gotta reload. Okay, deer, stop moving. Stop moving. Can I kill you, please? Did we get him? Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Then we're gonna grab this deer real quick, go home. We'll have another quick bite to eat. We'll craft up our armor, and then we shall head out. It's gonna be fantastic. However, this deer might be attracting zombies to our area by the time we get back, so might want to be a bit cautious in that regard. Let's get the animal hide going, and with this, we should be able to build up some, should be able to get some, like gloves or something going too, so might be pretty nice. We will check that house out later, probably when we're kind of within area again, but for now, rather just kind of be on the move, be a bit more mobile, check out what other parts might have to offer. I don't want to stay in one place for too long. That might just kind of, because our activities do contribute to the heat map, and I don't want to have a zombie horde raining death down upon me, so yeah. We're just going to try to move away from the area for a bit. We've been here for a while, so we'll bring a couple cans of pasta with us. I think that's fair. Actually, no, we want to drop our venison and animal fat off here. No, not the animal fat, apparently. Where did we put the animal fat? Oh, is that in here? Oh, that's the food bin. My bad. Let us put the venison in there. Where's the leather? Shit. Drop that. Let's pick that back up. I did pick up the leather, right? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. I'm really blind sometimes. And if we go to our stuff, what can we get? Leg armor? Probably going to be the biggest thing. It's the one thing we don't currently have on. And I'd rather prioritize what we don't have. That's going to be a couple seconds. And we'll just eat this pasta. Get our food up a good chunk. Drink a little bit. And make sure we're ready for our awesome adventure. We have our leg armor, which is going to give us a nice boost. If we look there, you can kind of see our averages now. Went up a pretty nice chunk. We're getting pretty armored. I love it. And then we want to get some gloves going as well. So we'll do exactly that. I think we have just enough for gloves. That's perfect. Buffed out perfectly. Let's get these gloves. And we will throw them on our character. Bring up the average a little bit more. Fantastic stuff. Now we travel far, far away and see what dangers this biome and possibly other things might have. Like I said, we will check out this house on the way back. Ooh, I just realized it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt just because we don't have coffee right now. Yeah, so we're going to have to stop every once in a while to catch our breath and whatnot. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to live with it. I mean, the day is going to be long. We have plenty of time to get done what we have to get done. And also, we're not going to be doing any hunting on this trip because I don't want to be carrying any food on me. It's not going to serve us any good. We got a couple zombies in the fields, not really anything here. We do want to keep our eyes peeled for any bags that might be around the road, especially small bags like purses. Those things literally saved my life earlier. If you I'm pretty sure you guys saw it when we found that food in there in that purse. If it wasn't for that purse, we would have been starving to death. Okay. Oh, speaking of that, hey, I just found this completely on accident. Maybe we could craft that down. Also corn. We could pick that up in a pinch if we do need to eat. Trying to just kind of stay out of the line of sight of these zombies. I'd rather not fight them right now. Just kind of want to just get out of here. I do see a duffel bag out in the field, actually. Might be kind of hard to see just because post-processing with 7 days is absolutely terrible. But this brown blob, this is a duffel bag with an iron. I was hoping they might have like a gun, because duffel bags, they have a decent chance of having guns, so I guess I was being a bit more hopeful than I should have been. But you know, hope is sometimes one of the only things you can have. And don't know what those guys are going for, but they're going for something. Anyways, that does bring me to kind of a thing I wanted to talk about, and maybe you guys might. I do want your opinion on this because I was replying to comments the other day, because I know that's shocking that I actually do that. And I've been catching up on my comment game lately, so pretty happy about that. Anyways, someone was actually leaving a comment talking about the whole 2-block high jump system and whatnot, and kind of saying that it's kind of good it was removed, but at the same time it kind of got rid of a pretty interesting dynamic, because most games don't really, or like most games like 7 Days to Die don't really have that, like, kind of, the way I thought of it, it was kind of like that you were kind of climbing up on the edge of the second block, and that's what I think kind of made it pretty cool. But they did take that out, and we were kind of replying back and forth, and he actually came up with this, I don't know if it was an original idea, but it's kind of just this general idea that they should put it back in but nerf it, which is, I believe so. I think 2-block high jumps are actually a very interesting concept and do add to it, and the kind of conclusion he came up with, and that I actually agreed with greatly, was that what should be done. Is that a duffel bag in the distance? I think so. We're going for that. Anyways, what should be done is it should actually be a perk, not a permanent. I have no clue how to say that word. Please don't judge me. But kind of a permanent, not a permanent buff, but more of a kind of semi-permanent buff that you get if you kind of reach some stipulations. And he actually had a great idea, which kind of coincides with the wellness system that was added in this update, and that was to make it. What the hell do I hear? I hear lots of zombies. Or is that the river? I can't tell. I think that's just the river. And I think what was a cool idea is that you kind of base it off the, well, wellness system. And I'm just like, when I thought about it, I'm just like, that's actually genius. Like, if you're in good enough shape, I mean, that does make sense that, like, if you're in good shape, that you should be able to like possibly climb up on edges and jump up higher. And I'm just like, wow, that is actually pretty true. That's actually a fantastic point. And really, it's just an interesting idea, especially with the wellness, because currently what wellness does, it's more of just kind of a bit more on the passive side. It's effects. There's nothing really like nothing active. You get like more health, I think more stamina, but nothing directly in game. It's kind of, I don't know how to word it, but then what this would do is just, for example, I mean, of course the developers, the fun pimps, they'd probably be able to pinpoint a better number down, but something like at 150 wellness, you gain the ability, if you keep your wellness above that threshold, you gain the ability to be able to climb up 2-block high things. And I'm just like, that's brilliant. That really does. That kind of keeps in this mechanic that at least I personally learned to love, and at the same time it doesn't, I mean, it kind of nerfs it in a pretty interesting way that does play into this whole wellness system that the fun pimps are trying to push. So I just kind of want to get you guys' input on that, see what you guys thought of it, possibly your own ideas or your own like thoughts on what the system, what could be done with the system, because I do think that they should reincorporate it. I do agree that before it was very overpowered, but I think that it should be reincorporated or at least rethought. And that guy just had animal fat, my god.